Hey, what's up guys, Benny here and welcome to Xbox On. Now, ahead of the launch of Prey on May 5th, which will be the first major FPS of 2017, we got to get our hands on the game a little bit early at Bethesda's office and bring you 5 reasons why Prey is unlike any shooter that you've played before. Straight away, we just have to mention the open world. Normally, when you hop onto a first-person shooter, the story is always fairly linear, where you just go from point A to point B and so on. But in Prey, it's completely different. You can explore the huge space station you're on, which is called Talos 1, however you like, whether that's focusing on completing your main objectives or other side missions you'll come across whilst playing Prey. Or if you want to have a poke around, you can do just that. But there's one thing that you're going to have to be especially careful of in Prey whilst exploring Talos 1, and that's one of the enemies that you'll be coming up against, the Mimics. And Mimics are one of the things that make Prey so different to other shooters that you've played, like Halo, Call of Duty, and Battlefield, because they could potentially be anywhere or anything, which I very quickly found out when I just went blindly walking into a room before getting very quickly killed by a horde of angry Mimics. Another one of the big things you'll find yourself doing in Prey is the way that you'll interact with the environment. You'll be constantly on the lookout for codes and clues by exploring and rummaging through the open world, so that you'll be able to get yourself through a door or find a code to get into a safe so you can get a hold of the cool loot inside, so that you'll be able to do things like upgrade your shotgun to deal more damage or to find stuff to recycle for materials in the recycler. And you'll do that by going up to computers and reading emails or finding post-it notes with passwords written on them, or maybe you'll even listen to a recording which will tell you where to find a computer's password. But there are so many ways for you to interact with the environment to help you progress in Prey, so keep that in mind when you get your hands on the game. Now, talking about interaction, one of the big things I found during my short playtime at Bethesda is that making choices is going to have a big impact on certain parts of the game. For example, whilst playing the game, I came across this guy locked in a test chamber, and you're given 2 choices. Let the man free, which if you read the information on the PC about him, you'll find out that he's not a very nice chap, but he'll give you a code to enter the armory, which is a load of weapon upgrade kits and ammo for you to use. Or let the Mimics come into the test chamber and harvest them for some rare exotic materials to make some really useful stuff, which is what I decided to do in my short playthrough. And in other situations, you'll have 2 different choices to get around a certain problem, such as finding the keycard to get through the door or finding an alternative route. But throughout the game, you're going to come across similar things to this, which made me so excited to get stuck in and find everything that Prey's universe has to offer us. Now, I know earlier I said when you come across the guy trapped in the test chamber that you had 2 choices. Well, I lied, because there's a 3rd choice, and it's linked to something that helps make Prey so unique, because it opens a whole new way to approach so many different situations. And that's the alien abilities you can learn. Whilst playing Prey, you'll find this piece of equipment which allows you to scan enemies that you come up against to learn their strengths and weaknesses. But if you scan enough of them, you gain the ability to learn their abilities to use for yourself through the skill trees. Now, what's awesome about this is you get the ability to use things like the Mimic ability yourself, which is what gives you your 3rd choice with the guy in the test chamber. Before, you had the choice of getting the crafting materials by letting the Mimics kill him, or the weapons from the armory by letting him live. But thanks to the Mimic ability, you can now have both. You can allow the Mimics to kill the man and harvest the materials, and then use Mimic to get yourself through the tiny window by the armory by turning into a small radio and gain access to the armory without the door code. But a cool little extra tip is if you haven't scanned enough Mimics to learn the ability, this is also a cool opportunity to do so. So in most shooters like Call of Duty, Destiny, Battlefield, you get bullets, you get lasers, and an absolute ton of grenades, but the big question I've got for you is, do you get a glue gun? And no, I'm not talking about the one you use at school to glue pieces of wood together, I'm talking about this one that you get in Prey. You can use the glue gun in so many different ways. You can use it to freeze enemy Mimics or other aliens you may come across, such as a Phantom, in place before smashing them into 1,000 pieces with your wrench, which is perfect if you're getting overrun by enemies or have run out of ammo with your shotgun. But my favorite thing about the glue gun is that you can use it to make new paths and routes for you to take to reach your destination or to discover new parts of Talos 1. If a room is filled with jets of fire, you can use the glue gun to fill up the holes to make it so you can safely get down the hallway, or even to block a window to stop the mimics attacking you. But there we have it, 5 ways Prey is unlike any other shooter that you've played before. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and let us know what you think about Prey in the comments below. Drop a thumbs up, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!